Dabo Sweeney told us last night that you had not gotten any reps at right guard before last week when they decided to make that move. Can you just take us back to being in your shoes and how that happened and what was going through your mind?
Yeah, I appreciate the question. So Monday, my coach Coach Austin asked to talk to me, and he just he had told me. So I found out he told me Monday that they were gonna put me at right guard for that week. I had excitement. I think it's cool. I want to be able to play any position. I want to be able to do anything the team needs from me. And that's what I think it came down to. And I was excited for the opportunity, and I want to do anything possible to win. So.
Sticks? I mean, it seemed like you played pretty well.
I'm not sure. To be honest with you, I don't know. I just know I now know I can play that position, and I'm ready to do whatever my team needs me to do.
Did you play any guard in high school?
No, sir.
So this is the first time literally ever.
Yes, sir.
What was it like? Yeah, obviously because your drop step's a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Run blocking has to be a little bit different.
Yes, sir.
You're looking at. What was it like going out there for that first practice and seeing a whole new world?
It was very different. Playing guard, but also I've never been on the right side before either, so it was kind of like both. But I don't know. It was tough at first. Just the footwork so much tighter. Everything happens faster. I think I had to adjust to that. But there's some good things too. You have more help and pass protection and stuff like that. But I think they did a great job with me and getting me ready and like Putnam and Marcus and Mitchell, and they're all helping me, giving me tips and stuff. So I think that helped me. But at first I was kind of like, wow, this feels awkward. But as the week got on, I got more comfortable.
Is it kind of like trying to write with your opposite hand? Like you're going, okay, I know how to do this, but not this way?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Everything just flipped. Like, when I hear the play call, like, it's the opposite of what I'm used to hearing, like, stuff like that. So, yeah, it's just flipped. But the more reps that I got at it, the more comfortable I got, so.
How did you study, I guess, as an offensive line? You guys know what everybody else is doing. Have you studied guard to, know exactly what the guard does on this, or do you have to, do you have to speak?
No, I like to look at the big picture of the plays, and I think that helped a lot with the transitioning that this week. So I like to know what I'm doing, with play side guard, backside guard, and I think that helped a lot. But yeah, I knew in a pretty good amount of their rules and stuff, like the guards' rules. I just had to ask some more technical details stuff that where your eyes are at and timing things and aiming points, stuff like that. But I had a pretty good base idea of what the guard does.
Did you even have to look over at Will a couple times and say what am I doing?
I ask him a couple times. I'm big with I like to over communicate, and if he said the call to me, I just ask him anyway. I'd be just to make sure, be 100% sure. And he helped me a lot with that in the game. He'd be very definitive with his points and, if we're out in it, who we're going to and stuff like that. He helped me a lot with that.
Coach Sweeney said he thought you were a bright spot. I mean, did you, during the game, have a feeling this is going pretty well, or this turned out pretty well, or what was your feeling coming out of the game?
I mean, to be honest with you, I was just focused on the game. After the game, I was really disappointed with the loss. I hadn't really thought about my performance, I guess, but I felt as the game was going on, I was getting more comfortable, and you start to pick things up a little bit quicker and stuff. But overall, I was just into the game. Really, I was just trying to do anything to win.
How tough was that loss in the offensive for
Yeah.
the offense and the whole team?
Yeah, I mean, it's devastating, especially, how successful we've been around here and we're fortunate enough to, you know, the guys before us, you know, they set the standard, and, you know, we're continue to try to meet that standard and exceed it. That's why it's tough. You know, a lot of guys put a lot into this, and we just, you know, we got to keep our heads up and focus on beating Notre Dame.
You know, Coach Leigh was saying, you know, it should be easy enough to be motivated. Just look at last year, what happened at Notre Dame, how much of a motivator is it playing them after what happened last season?
I mean, we like to talk about, like, it being the biggest game of the year because it's the one we're playing. So, to be honest with you, I haven't, you know, when I watch the game and watch the film from last year, it's definitely motivating because of, you know, kind of the fashion of how that game went. And just watching the game, you can see where we missed opportunities, though. Like, it wasn't like, you know, we had opportunities, we just didn't execute well enough. But it is motivating, but, you know, it's not like any other, you know, we're focused on this week, and I'm excited to get ready for Notre Dame.
Can this offensive line do a better job of helping Cade, whether through better run blocking or pass protection?
I mean, we can always be better. You know, watching the film, I think we did some good things, some things we need to clean up as well. But, you know, it's our job to protect him, and it's our job to create those running lanes. And I mean, we just gotta, you know, we gotta be better. And that, you know, that's on us, you know. So, I mean, what Cade's great and all the backs are great. We see it as like a full effort, and we all have a common understanding and what we need to do to get better. So I'm excited to see how we respond this week.
The running game has struggled the last couple of games. What's your take on where the breakdowns have been?
I mean, it's just kind of football. I mean, things just happen. I mean, everybody, you know, we like to say they practice and they scheme us up too. You know, we can't take credit away from the other teams. You know, they're playing hard, they're playing well. I think we just need to focus on everybody doing their 1 of 11, doing their part to their best ability. I feel like we'll like the result we get from that.
You had offers from pretty much everybody, and I think Notre Dame was among them. Did you consider them for an extended period of time?
Yeah, I like Notre Dame. They're like some of the I watched some O linemen like in the league that played there, like Quentin Nelson. I'm a big Cowboys fan. I like Zach Martin. So I know they have a good O line coach there. So I liked. Yeah, I would say yeah. I mean, you can't, you know, in my position, you got to look at, you know, they got some great dudes that came out of there. We got a lot of respect for them.
Any questions for Tristan from Zoom? Anybody else in the room? All right. Thank you, Tristan.
All right. Hey, thank you guys for your time.